He had such a command of the material. He just blew us away, and that was that. As soon as we met Rafe, we knew that was the way forward for the project.
I lie awake at night wondering if I got it wrong all the time, because I think if you're not doing that, then you've gotten arrogant and you're not doing the job. And the job is to take these books and make them into something that delivers on the heart of what's there.
It was very important to me that the people in charge of this story in its transition to film would love the books.
The books are a blueprint, right, and it's a world. And the stories, art is about interpretation. And that's what's so thrilling about taking such large works, such as, the 14 books of Jordan, and being able to have that as our playground.
To get to hit this point and kind of expand this world, live with these characters. We've done all the setup work, and now we kind of just get to have fun, which is really exciting. Yeah.
I've just seen a couple of episodes, but it seems to be heavy on the action side. Can you tell us of some of the craziest days on set and how it was to record?
We were divided to the party. There was a big battle in the White Tower that apparently was great for a lot of people, but I didn't get an invitation, so...
In terms of we've always set out to sort of have this be, we knew we could never adapt,
So yes, we have the epic scenarios, we have fantastic action, but we have, characters we all care about, and audiences do too.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's all the time I had.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, that shit's over. Took long enough, didn't it? This isn't going to be a long video, but I wanted to acknowledge and honor the people who I've worked with, and especially those that have supported me through the years. I built my channel on reviewing fantasy, and Wheel of Time was, for a long time, the primary focus of what I looked at. We can never forget what it is that, not just entertainment, but every element of our lives in Western civilization, what type of hell we were put through. But especially it felt like our entertainment had to be corrupted, had to be righted, air quotes, had to be changed, had to be decolonized, whether it was Tolkien, Robert Jordan, Star Trek, and Gene Roddenberry. Wheel of Time really stuck in my craw. And if you're watching this video, chances are that you probably feel the same. I thought I was done talking about Rafe Judkin's, Jennifer Salke's, Jeff Bezos's debacle, although you have to be specific if we're honest about it, because there have been many of them. Here's my statement on this, not like anybody should really give a shit what I think, but I responded to some bullshit SJW boo-hoo fucking post on X. Some account I don't know, and I want to shout out the White Cloaks for actually CCing me on this. And it's Wheel of Time's cancellation affects more than fans. It puts hundreds of jobs at risk. Actors, crew, costume designers, and many more. The series is a whole community. Please consider the human cost behind the story. Oh, this is the modern audience. Here's my response. We'll get there. What the fuck do you have to do anyway? You can watch me scroll. There we are. I'm going to read this to you. This give me my final statement in my final video ever talking or using the name Rafe goddamn Judkins, Rosamund goddamn Pike, or anyone else. So communism is your argument. The workers should just have all the benefits and job security of having been part of an objectively successful, well-written, well-received show with a demonstrated, consistent viewership that was led by a competent showrunner with consistently good writers and shepherded by accountable, intelligent executives without actually meeting any one of those criteria, metrics, or personnel requirements. For years, it's been obvious that Amazon's Wheel of Time, along with the Rings of Power, were objectively among the two greatest failures in modern streaming history. They wasted vast amounts of capital, money, wasted vast amounts of the actors' time and talent, also money, wasted the props, wardrobe, and CGI's crew's skills and creativity, money, wasted the name recognition, IP licensing money, and worst of all, alienated and then repeatedly attacked the actual existing global fan bases of both franchises. There is, in fact, little to celebrate in the Wheel of Time cancellation, but not for the laughable victimhood reasons narrative you're running with. The tremendous waste of potential and deliberate destruction of Jordan's canon in this failed DEI propaganda vanity project makes this ending a relief, but a bitter relief at that. The great tragedy is that Robert Jordan's great book series will likely never again be adapted in a multi-season format streaming form. And that, in my opinion, Rafe Judkins, Jennifer Salke, the Hack writers, and so many other Amazon executives behind the debacle will simply go forth, without consequences or shame, on to infuse their incompetence, cancerous agendas, and apparent hatred for Western canon and morality into another beloved intellectual IP. We all know that's probably going to happen. Has ever. It's been a long time since I've said that. Has ever. I'm Salty Traveling Sea. You have a good one.
We have the epic scenarios, we have fantastic action, but we have, characters we all care about, and audiences do too.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's all the time I have.
Thanks.
Thank you.